Simplicity in retirement. Hey guys, my name's Ed, and I'm here to give you some great information. My honest point of view of what made life better for me in the last year. You got to simplify. It's as simple as that. Not just one thing, but all things. Guys, if you're new to my channel, my name's Ed. I am enjoying retirement life. Lucky to be here with you, and I have learned a valuable lesson. I just wanted to share my point of view that may help declutter some stuff you got going on and help you see things in a clearer vision. It's plain and simple. For me, simplicity is the way to go. Not just possessions, people, objectives, your list you got to do, things in life. As you get older, you get to retirement age, even if you're not retired yet, you're going to learn. You're going to learn this if you don't already know it. It's not important to worry about keeping up with the Joneses. You know what I mean? Like maybe when you were younger, it was a possession-driven thing. People our age, I'll be 60 next month. Some people still feel that way. I don't feel that way. It's not how life is meant to be lived. It really isn't. The sooner that you learn that a simpler life is a better life, then the easier it is for you to declutter yourself. Possessions, toxic friends, objectives that you got to accomplish, your lists. Guys, it's just not what needs to be done. You have to realize that it's okay to slow down. That was one that I had to realize. In retirement, it's okay to slow down. Some people think that they need to keep busy to feel productive, and I think that was kind of my point of view. But what I realized was, you've got this time. Time's that one thing you're not going to get back. When you have time, allocate some of that time to slow down. Enjoy that nap on the patio that you never did on a day when it's sunny in the morning and you've got a cool breeze. Realize that it's okay to not have to keep knocking out these to-do lists, guys. Just being present and enjoying your day, that's enough. That really is enough. Honestly, peace, this is a hard one I had to learn. Peace doesn't come from more. Having more or doing more or having the best or just attaining the best. Peace comes from less. Having to do less, having more time. That's where peace comes from. And trust me, when you get older like I am, and you get to that point where you're retired, or if you're already there, you're going to want peace in your life. You don't need to have the drama. You're going to want a more centered vision of where you want to go. Regardless of what I say, you're going to want what makes you happy. And that comes from less, guys. Less stuff. I had done a video about decluttering and getting rid of possessions because a lot of people tie their worth or their memories to possessions. But once you box everything up and put it in storage, or nowadays, once you box everything up and you rent a storage space where you're spending more money, you don't see that stuff anymore. Trust me, when you let go of a few things and you keep the key things that you want, that's where your peace comes from. You don't have as much obligation. Your memories are in here. Your memories in your heart from the people that you were lucky to spend those times with. It's not tied to a possession. So, I just think living simply, it doesn't mean living without. It just means living with less stuff. That's an important lesson I had to learn, and hopefully that makes sense to you while I'm sharing it. Another thing, living simply in retirement. Slow down. Slow down. You want to know the truth? I slept into 8:30 today. I never did that. Because I have little wiener dogs, my wife and I. They had me up in the middle of the night going out to the bathroom, and I took care of them, and I fed them early in the morning. But I was tired from working hard yesterday, so I slept in. And guess what? You're not accountable to no one but yourself. So slow down a little bit. Take it easy. Take that nap when you can. It's a big one. It's a big one, guys. This one's big for me. Positive vibes are everything. Like when you're going down that road to live simpler, you have a choice to live how you want. We've got a lot of outside noise in this world, right? You probably have people like I have, friends and other people that just have a lot of drama going on. If you're on social media for whatever interest you have, you obviously read somebody's comment. They're 60 years old, but they're acting like a high schooler. You don't need that. Positive vibes. Clear out the drama, the negativity. I mean, it can still be there, but you need to choose to not let that in. When you start hearing this outside noise, it's like the local news. Years ago, I always watched the local news in the morning. I needed to see the weather update. I was a contractor. I needed to see what was going on, the sports, what my team did. But the way the news is, it's all negative. I mean, I just tend to not watch it anymore. I got a phone, I've got a weather app. That's what I need to see. I need to see what the weather's going to be like. Focus on what you want to focus on. Don't let that negative energy, come into your life. Positive vibes. Make sure you're positive for other people and invite positive people in your life. If you got those negative energy people, just don't focus on them. Just, less and less. Go down the road, and they don't need to be invited to come along. And I think, how can I say this? Some people think life's actually complicated after you retire, but it's not. I mean, it's really not. It's as complicated as you want to make it to be. I mean, you have to take care of obviously as you get older, if you choose to do Social Security at whatever age, that's a big decision. When do you take it? What do you do with your health care, your investments? They're just real life decisions, and you've probably done them all along anyway. You've probably done some research on them, and there's plenty of videos out there to help you make the right decision. But retirement doesn't have to be complicated. You need to make clear choices about how you want the rest of your life to be. That's why I'm doing this video. I'm in my retirement, I'm learning to make some different choices than I normally would make. I always say that I like positive people and good vibes, and project. So I try to project that. And I'm here to say, if you got those things that are negative in your life, make an effort, push that negativity away, and you just focus on where you want to go, because simplicity in retirement is the key to happiness. Everything's simpler. Possessions, people, stress. Just learn to live simpler, and I believe you're going to be a lot happier. That's a lesson that my grandmom used to talk about. I think I'm finally learning. I hope you guys appreciate me sharing with you. Tap a like button if you enjoyed this video. Consider subscribing. I greatly appreciate it. Beachside Retirement. I love talking in this community. Leave a comment. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are. Thanks for watching, guys. Thank you. Appreciate your enthusiasm and sharing your nice comments. Have a great day. Love you guys. Be safe. Positive vibes. Make somebody happy.